what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as our court, and we'll just pretend like there's a hoop right here if that's going to be okay with it. Is there any questions so far? Anybody have any questions about anything? And what I like to do is again, again, some of these things are things that are going to be really basic, but this is where we start every single year, no matter if it's defense or what. We're going to start from the bottom, and we're just going to build our way up. And so that's what I'm going to do here today, as much as I can. And so, you know, obviously everyone knows where the blocks are and in the short corner area. One of the things about the short corner area, so if we're using this basket here, and this is our area right here, and we have one on the other side also, is that I feel like this deep area right here, about 12 feet from the basket, is one of the best areas to attack a zone from. And so we're going to do some drills out of that and kind of show some things that we go over with our players. But we work on how to attack from the short corner area quite a bit, okay? And then what we have is, if we were to draw an imaginary box right here, if there was a basket here. It's, if you want to bring it down, that'd be fine, yeah, thanks. And if we were to draw an imaginary box right here and an imaginary box right here, so if we're right in front of the basket, we call that our power box. And some of you may have, if there's a good post video by Will Ray that used to coach at St. Mary's. I'm not sure where he's at now, but he talks about that in his post video. But power box is where when we're working with our post players, we spend a lot of time on trying to get to the power box. We don't want to shoot shots outside the power box. We want to do whatever we can to get to those areas. Okay, so one on each side, and they're just the perfect lay-in position. Okay, where you can go up strong. You're not having to jump too far away, and you're not turning to the basket also. Okay, so we have the power box. Then what we have is, we'll talk about this here in a little bit, but if we have the low post area, which is going to be this area, we have the mid post area, which is going to be out in this area right here, and then we have what we call the short wing area also. And we're going to talk about some things that we do out of all three of those positions, depending on how the defense is guarding us. And the one thing that this last summer we did it was a 2-day clinic in Heppner, Oregon, and they brought in some kids from kind of that area, and actually we had our point guard there, and we had 2 of our post players also. It's during the summer, so it's within the rules. And so we were going over our post play. And actually, to be honest with you, I was really surprised with our point guard, who she got really good size, but she's really not great down low. She actually knew all of our stuff, and I think Pat was kind of surprised by that also. Pat also